So, und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Ja, ich stelle mir noch fix was ein und dann machen wir hier ordentlich auf dem Schulfest weiter. Oh Gott, ja, der Kampf von gestern sitzt mir immer noch in den Knochen. Pfui, Deibel, war das widerlich. Wasser. Ja, Hab ich. Wunderbar. Gut. Wo müssen wir hin? Was muss ich tun? Schon wieder? Zum Schulhaus? Oh, why not? Ah, wollte gerade sagen. Okay. Ja, nee, muss ich nichts machen. Okay. So, dann proben oder so vielleicht. Sollte ich was Bestimmtes zu essen holen? Ja, jetzt muss ich mich zurückerinnern. Irgendwas hat er gestern vorgeschlagen. Irgendwas, was für ihn zum Essen gut wäre. Na, was sind ihr zwei Hübschen denn hier? Ja, nichts, was ich gerade lesen würde. Lul. Okay. Ja, das bringt jetzt auch noch so viel. Wenn wir den Anfang schon nicht gelesen haben, dann können wir den Rest auch vergessen. Skip, 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 skip. So. Obwohl, ich hatte gestern trotzdem noch was gekauft. Hier war nur Getränke, ne? Genau. Warte mal, können wir das nachlesen vielleicht? So? I will have soon got to during the festival. I'll be walking around to seeing if anyone needs help. What? Hier ist aber nichts. Genau, hatte ich gekauft. So, damit haben wir. Geh weg. Ja, obwohl, das ist Eis, ne? Gelato. So, wir haben uns einmal durch die Fressbuden gekauft. Also egal, was derjenige möchte, sollte kein Problem sein. Was ist mit euch jetzt los? Ja, gibt eine Menge zu klagen, ich merke das schon. Oh, warte mal. Hab ich? Shit. Ich dachte, wir können jetzt vielleicht was shoppen. Das ist schlecht. Wollte gerade einfach mal wieder ein bisschen Heilung uns kaufen, aber naja, wenn der Herr nicht da ist und seine Scheiße hier nicht an mich verticken will, dann, ja. Leck mich. Warum? Ich hab doch was gekauft. Ach so. Ach so, Leute, wir wollen zu ihm und er ist jetzt hier unten und ach so. Verstehe. Verstehe. Jetzt gut, wenn man die Namen der einzelnen Charaktere voll auf dem Schirm hat. George, das war der Typ, der uns die Kloten verkauft. Okay. Dann halt nicht. Na, guck, da steht er doch. Schon, irgendwie krass.
Hey there, guys.
Oh, I see curiosity got the better of you.
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out any— Oh, I brought—
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track.
Da, siehst du, haben wir doch was geholt.
Oh, this is one tasty-looking apple pie. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
Läuft.
You seem pretty taken with this thing. Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of— And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics.
Der Mund bewegt sich tatsächlich exakt, also von seinem Porträt und der Figur. 1:1.
If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Sehr gut.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing and the joints.
I see what you're talking about.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no.
Piloted?
You're telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest, and it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to...
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Still sore, are we?
It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last... You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
You got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honey?
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
Ich meine, ist schon klar, dass er das nur nachher steuern kann, ne? Aber dürfen wir das in dem Teil noch oder erst in Teil 2? Weil das wäre natürlich voll geil, ne? Ah, what the fuck? Mit sowas habe ich auch überhaupt nicht gerechnet, dass sich die Story so entwickelt. Nicht mal ein bisschen, Mann. Das ist schon krass. Wusch. Front Gate. Schwubbdidup. Und da steht sie auch schon. Hi.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, Rean. Is something the matter? You look awfully tired. Did something happen?
You can tell. I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last.
Tests? My, they certainly don't go easy on you here. Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon. I can look around on my own just fine. Though, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
It's nothing to worry yourself over. Really. I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my... Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the...
Rean. Well, if you insist, if you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to... What should we see first, then?
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden.
Hauptsache ich muss das nicht spielen.
We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all of the different attractions on...
Sehr gut. Das haben wir ja schon hinter uns. Das haben wir ja gestern gemacht. Das brauche ich ja heute nicht nochmal. Definitiv nicht. Dumm, dumm, dumm. Oh Gott. Nein, 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 nein. Bum, bum, bum.
I took Elise around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
Ja, Zeit für The Last Prep. Klamottenwechsel und dann Konzert. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam.
Schwarzer?
Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too.
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it. How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
Bosom buddy, gleich mal kosten.
Sorry, wait. When did we become dear friends?
A good day to you, Master Rean. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so...
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
Please, please. There's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Pat. Ah, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together? Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
Lul. Nicht schlecht.
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon.
that bell?
Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that?
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes.
Oh, I already know. But I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A game.
I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elite. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance.
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise.
Junge, der lässt sich was von seinem Butler erzählen? WTF?
You go to school with some rather amusing. I would have expected a son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their... Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, Judge. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming...
Yeah, I really did.
Mhm.
I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Thank you so much for showing me. I wish we could spend longer together. But I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours. So go on and start getting ready for your...
I'm really sorry to have to leave you and maybe a little nervous. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore. Tee-hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
Oh Gott.
What?
I know that voice anyway. Your Highness!
Was machen die?
And Prince Oliver, too.
Ne, obwohl, Oliver...
Good
das ist
afternoon,
noch okay.
Your Highness.
Die wollten mal einfach die Party sprengen, so sieht's aus.
Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit. I would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official...
Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival! In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival.
Right. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness. Did you come as their escort captain?
Basically. I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
Oh yes, when will the concert be started? I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research, but they'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this. Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love.
Lul.
It sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore off my shirt and leapt on stage to join you all midway through?
We're mostly just amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be... You know, I don't see Major Vander around. Is he not with you today?
Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about there's been another development in the Crossbell situation.
I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action.
Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being... The gulf in military power between our two nations is far too wide. The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today. But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are all here as well. Right now, you've got a concert to give. And I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember.
Yeah.
Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it...
What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two? Care to let us in on your little gentleman's club?
And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought. Anyway, Alphen and I would be happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed. We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you need...
Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate...
Thank you very much. Good luck. I'll be praying for your success. I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage.
Okay, I guess I should head over to the auditorium now. We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta too.
Uah. Also wenn ich jetzt Bock hätte, mir die Oper reinzuziehen, aber naja, mal gucken. Vielleicht können wir uns ein bisschen über Dinge lustig machen. Das war der, das war da. Okay, das ist hier, ja. Können wir Snobby auslachen? Nein, continue. Continue. Schnobby. Oh, sie sind fertig, ja? Oh, gut, wir mussten es nicht anhören. Perfekt.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Sekunde. Einen Moment bitte.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up?
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
You really think so?
She's right. We'll be fine.
Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
What more can we give than our best?
Well, hopefully, all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger.
I'm so excited I could explode! We're coming in, okay?
Toa?
Here to give a little comfort to the weary soldiers fighting the good fight?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing you.
coming in.
Huh?
It couldn't be.
Ah, lol.
Angelica?
Looks like I made it just in time for the main event. Kinda disappointed I missed the operetta, though. Heard Class 1 was really on fire.
You made it!
Just barely.
But man, when did you get to be such a babe?
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come. He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage. So, here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again. Well, if that's your aim, you're certainly dressed for victory.
Yeah, but I think it might draw out your charm a little too well.
Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
You do look lovely, though.
Thanks, but honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair maidens.
Ah!
Oh.
Angelica!
Nothing like the pure, fresh scent of a woman.
Lul.
All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
Good grief.
Well, I suppose some things never change.
Come on, Angie.
All right, I've got my time to move on to my little ladies. So warm, so soft.
Alter.
That tickles!
I should have seen this coming.
Angie, don't get too carried away now.
You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
It's good to have her back.
I'm so glad she managed to make it out.
Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us. Don't go getting yourselves too wound up. Just remember what you practice, put your all into it, and I'm sure the audience will be right there along with you.
Yeah, it's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
That's good.
Oh, geht's jetzt los?
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
Na dann, Party hard, ne? Das war jetzt der Auftritt? Scheiße. Da habe ich tatsächlich mehr erwartet. Ja, habe ich tatsächlich mehr erwartet. Schade.
Brings us to the end of Class 7's performance. Thank you all for coming out. What?
Ladies and gents, you've been a wonderful crowd. And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song.
Oh, es kommt tatsächlich was. Ist gut, wenn Markius singt. Das passt nicht so ganz.
Everyone, join in!
WTF? Na, keine Ahnung, vielleicht ist das in Japan irgendwie tatsächlich ein Song, den man kennen sollte oder so. Oh, Misty. Blum. Na, seid ihr alle fertig, platt, müde? Runde ranzen.
I'm exhausted.
I'm hungry. I can't feel my feet. I guess that qualifies as a success then, right?
Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic.
Sekunde.
As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for.
I guess your plan paid off then.
A sorry sight you lot are.
Oh, Snobby geht sich beschweren.
Patrick.
Oh, it's you.
Honestly, this is what bothers me so much about this class. I know you're tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
Great casting, too. Paris fit her role to a...
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
You did?
Oh.
I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection? Wait, are you mocking me? If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel? Show a little dignity at least.
Huh? What are you going on about?
Aha, we did it, didn't we?
Sie haben gewonnen.
Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that. Good day.
Das war zu viel für Snobby.
What was that all about?
I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
Huh? What brings you all?
Is something wrong?
You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction? Well, the results are in.
Oh, now that you mention it.
We were so busy, I completely forgot it.
So wait, did we...
They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorite.
Wir haben doch wohl gewonnen, ne?
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert.
Oh!
Huh.
Well, at least that's over.
Aw, come on, is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster?
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements.
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
Yep. Every student should feel proud about these last two.
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have the after party to enjoy?
Oh yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot. It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
There's gonna be bonfires, right?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Right. Woo! Party!
Okay, wir dürfen wieder safen. Dann tun wir das. Warte mal, das war der erste, das war der. Ach komm, scheiß drauf. Weg damit. Und weiter geht's. Kommen wir jetzt von der Party oder gehen wir auf die Party?
Oh.
Mhm. Okay, wir gehen wohl gerade dahin, ja. Fire. Ich brennt, ich brennt. Da guckst du, ne?
Oh,
Selbst deine
Mother and
Mama.
Grandfather are still here.
My dad, too. And my brother. Though I can't imagine why.
Elliot, I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours or something?
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean, look at you. You were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly, I should be the one thanking everyone.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
Elliot, my boy! Your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into...
Holy shit, ey. Einmal Fremdschämen, bitte.
Does he always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah. This year's festival's been a blast. I'm kind of hoping we can do the same thing next year, though who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next... Crow?
Oh, yeah. Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation. Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses, but no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
If I manage to graduate, at least. Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, we'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then. Can't let you off easy.
Come on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate. I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
Of course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
Isn't this...
Die 50, ja. Die sich mal geliehen hat, waren 50, glaube ich, ne? Was auch immer, 50. Die Währung
I
halt.
completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise? Compared to all that, 50 Mira is nothing.
Ach so, Mira. Ja, na gut, ne? Einfach.
The feeling's mutual. Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on.
Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
I swear, the things I do for love. All right, you'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Wenn der uns noch zeigt, dass er zu den Bösen gehört, dann geht's richtig ab. Und ich sage immer noch, er ist nicht korrekt.
Alphen, I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to... What say you we grace the dancers with the gift of our company?
It's as though you read my mind.
Come now, don't waste your time watching. It's time to dance.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
Sie will's aber auch wissen, ne? Aber so richtig.
Allow me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chat.
It would be my honor.
Madam Chairman, might I have this dance?
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
I suppose you're right.
Instructor, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done for my daughter. I can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
Really? Ooh, he's just my type, too. Oh, just talking to myself.
Well, I'll be dancing with all my little kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind. But seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
They waste no time, do they?
It's no surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for Sharon, but I never expected to see Mother dance.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though. Shall we join them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible concert, you must... And besides, I'm sure there's someone else you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead?
Da fuck. Ja.
I knew. So, I have a potential sister-in-law now.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe I will go ask her.
Weil die auf Max Link sind, ne? Oder?
I'm fine, really. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying about me, the music will be over by the time you...
Well...
Das nennt man Eigentor. Schätzchen, ein
He's
gewaltiges
such an
Eigentor.
idiot. Oh, Elise.
Ja, jetzt kannst du dir
Your
was anhören.
Highness?
Zu Recht. You're so dumb.
The generally accepted strategy here would be to keep his eyes on you, not push him toward another girl's tender. If you were to only gather the courage to ask him, I'm certain that he would be More than accommodating. It's fine. I'm fine, honestly.
Mhm.
Emma,
Oh, Reen.
I wasn't expecting to find you here.
Oh, well, I wanted to get away from all the excitement for a little while. How's your sister?
She's just fine. Actually, she was the one who encouraged me to... This might not be the right time since you're trying to rest. Would you dance with me?
What? Me? I couldn't possibly. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people you'd rather dance with, or who are better dancers.
Definitely not. But should I take that as a no?
You should take it as an I'd love to.
Whew. That's a relief.
Hat er sich das smarte Girl klar gemacht hier? Was ist da los? Ein bisschen Magie kann sie auch noch nutzen. Hm? Warum auch immer.
Everyone's still having fun.
It makes sense. This festival is practically the culmination of everything we've done since the start of the year. I'm sure everyone has plenty of things they want to talk about with each other.
You're probably right.
I'm really sorry. I feel like I've done nothing but keep secrets from all of you since we first met.
You don't need to apologize for that. It's not like you were doing it to hurt or trick us or anything.
Of course not. But I still feel so guilty about having to do it. Even though we've spent so much time together.
That's not true. You do belong here. You're an important part of our class, and every one of us cares about you.
Really?
Everybody has their secrets. You don't need to share every little detail of your life for someone to understand. But if you ever feel like your secrets are too heavy to handle alone, it doesn't matter what it is. We'll be there, ready to accept it. And whatever it might mean about you.
Reen, I'm sure that someday I'll be able to tell you the truth. So, will you be willing to hold on until then?
No matter how long it takes.
Er wird ja richtig schmalzig hier. Was ist da los?
After that, I went back to see Elise.
Magic moment.
But by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Reen, Elise.
Claire?
Good evening, Captain. You must be exhausted.
Oh, well, it's not as though I performed on stage in front of an auditorium full of people or anything. I really enjoyed your concert, by the way. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what? You're a student here?
That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th graduating class, and since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides, once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind, especially here at Thor's.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military, not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next.
Reen.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbell I've been hearing about?
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime, even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have her back. Thank you for that.
You're quite... Please, excuse me a moment. Yes, Revelt speaking. Mm-hmm. What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return... Yes. I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself.
So, da müssen die beiden wohl ganz schnell weg.
I'm really sorry, Elise. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away. But as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But...
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
Well, all...
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Rean. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in?
If you'll excuse us.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safe.
Ja, jetzt geht's wohl ab, hä? Gehen wir jetzt so langsam in das Grand Finale.
Rean!
Does anyone have any idea what's going...
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just...
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him.
One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. It sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
Hold on. Neidhart's supposed to be...
He was at Gorelia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor...
Jetzt kriegen wir wohl unsere Infos.
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
Okay, ich glaube, er spuckt jetzt natürlich nichts aus. Nicht für alle Mann.
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial government that this evening, Gorelia Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the Empire, has been destroyed.
Okay.
No. Destruction is an inadequate word. An unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence. I would ask that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
Oh je, was ist das denn bitte für eine Waffe, die ganze Dinge jetzt da platt gemacht hat, hä? Jo, und wir machen mal einen schönen Zeitsprung. Läuft. Annihilated. Wieder einfach mal nichts mehr ist auf dem Foto. Ich habe so die Befürchtung, dass der End-Dungeon echt übel wird.
Ah, I can't take this anymore. Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
I'm not surprised she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is having been there. The idea that Gorelia Fortress just vanished is...
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left, and but Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like... I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so...
We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Is there even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense. But considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it.
Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculate. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for us.
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eye. Now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to you.
Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the
That seems to have been a running theme of most of our field study.
Still, we seem to be missing two of our illustrious members.
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual truants. Or did he already transfer back to his original class?
No. He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Milliam, though, I'm not sure.
You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division? Well, she is an agent of the...
It's kind of easy to forget that, given how she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, Instructor.
Are we starting homework?
Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So wait.
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from Dreikel's Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire...
A national address?
Sounds pretty serious.
And given the timing...
Indeed. It's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy. And that makes you all, whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
You're right. Now's not the time to lose heart.
As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by...
I suppose I might as well listen to it here then.
Same here. I don't even...
I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor. Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks. That's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
What should we do about Crow and Milliam, though? None of us have...
Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." I doubt she's wandered off too far.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them.
Yeah, will do.
Ja, dass Crow hier unser Evil-Typ ist.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam. At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though? He could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know.
Wahrscheinlich im Schulhaus oder so und versucht den Mac ready zu kriegen oder so. So. Ah, guck. Old Schoolhaus, siehst du? Okay, was anderes kann ich hier nicht machen. Dann gehen wir erstmal rein. Here we go.
I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Gorelia Fortress. I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah. Having seen the railway guns, there are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored division's
Still, I can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. Who knows? You might even see active duty. Could be that my lazy days tinkering with
Don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. I didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on, and this country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have... But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is. He hasn't shown up to class
Crow? He came by yesterday with a box of things he'd borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans.
Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where...
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into...
Will do.
Echt? Sollten wir wirklich nur dumm rumlaufen? Ich hätte jetzt gesagt, er ist irgendwo, hat Dreck am Stecken, ey. Gerade seine Scheiße. Okay. Jetzt haben wir tatsächlich noch was anderes. Ja, Library. Interesting. Hä? Ah. Ein falsches Gebäude.
Oh, Reen.
I figured I could find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom. So I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to...
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big. I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbell and Araboni. I sure hope Angie's okay.
Toa.
I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on, right? Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting...
That's right. You've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle.
Will do. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might...
Crow? He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw...
Yeah. He was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so... That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too. It's only polite to give back this...
Well, I'll keep asking around and find out if anyone...
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by...
Of course.
Ja, der kümmert sich um seinen Attentatgedönse, ey. 100%ig.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old school. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in... Huh? It's unlocked. George is in the engineering building right now, so it can't... If any of the students just idly wandered in here, I should probably take a look inside. I checked around inside of the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be... But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there, so I decided to check the...
Oh geil, komm, lass das Ding aktiv werden. Oder Crow ist jetzt hier unten, versucht das Ding zu klauen. Okay, Milliam ist hier. Why?
Milliam?
Oh, Reen! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole... You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Arrogant.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected. But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor? Did he know there was something like this?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself and said to let him know if anything unusual. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old school. We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's grad.
Hey, what you thinking about?
Say, Millie, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from you.
Oh yeah! It's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it? I guess I should head back and listen to him drunk.
Oh, so you already knew about. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for?
Nothing keeps you down. Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere.
Huh? Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus. None of the others have seen him though. I wonder if he went into town.
Huh. Wanna try looking around, Trista? I'll come with you.
Sounds like a good idea. If he's not on the school grounds, chances are he's somewhere in town. All right.
Damn, scheiße. Wann kommuniziert denn das etwas nochmal mit uns hier? Ich bin mir sicher, wir können voll da rein. Und voll losfetzen. Scheiße. Voll gut. Okay. Bling.
Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow?
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms. Maybe Sharon knows.
Okie dokie.
Tatsächlich sogar unsere Hütte, ne? Gucken wir doch mal. Wupp. Njong. Njong.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early.
Hello again, Sharon?
We're back!
Oh, it seems all of your... I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the... Say, Crow hasn't been back here.
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left again.
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back.
Should we check his room just...
Yeah, might as well.
Well, if you need any...
Na, finden wir vielleicht den Helm? Das wäre jetzt einfach zu gut, Alter, wenn wir sein Kostüm jetzt finden. Na, mal gucken. Ne, alles weg.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy?
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just have to head back to the classroom.
Yep, it's almost time for... Still, I wonder...
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I have...
Oh, it's you.
Ah, Snobby.
Patrick, what are you? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room. Sure, I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the 4 great houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this? Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the National...
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national... Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together. You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
What are you talking about?
That crow. I met him outside the station this morning.
Huh.
Oh, he didn't tell you. When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now.
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the
Oh, yeah. Let's get going, Milliam. Everyone else is waiting.
Okay.
Ist 1.000.000%ig sie. Ist jetzt auf dem Weg dahin, ihn zu killen. Sowas von. Also offensichtlicher geht's ja eigentlich nicht. Du.
The clock's about to strike noon in Heimdall, with the Chancellor set to take the stage for his national address. With the situation in Crossbell and the destruction of Gorelia Fortress still fresh in the national consciousness, the message he has today will undoubtedly shape the future of Erebonia. A reporter is joining us now, live from Dreikel's Plot.
Sounds like he's about to start.
Oh, I hate this. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
This is Misty, coming to you live from Heimdall.
Huh? Why is Misty...
Oh, it's the host from Abendtime.
At least that's a reassuring voice.
How? Emma?
What's wrong?
The woman talking on the radio. You all know her?
Who, Misty? Of course. She hosts the radio show Abendtime every Sunday night at 9.
I've seen her out and about in Trista, too. She always looks so fashionable. Though, considering Abendtime is broadcast by Radio Trista... Huh?
Do you know her or something?
The Chancellor's standing at the podium, and it looks like he's about ready to begin. Let's hear what he has to say.
Citizens of Heimdall, fellow countrymen, Erebonians far and wide, I am Gileath Osborne, your Chancellor and the acting representative of the Imperial Government.
Dann bist du jetzt doch direkt am Stecken, oder was?
We stand today in the face of an uncertain future. All of you, I'm sure, are aware of what has transpired in recent weeks. Crossbell, our erstwhile province, has defiantly declared its independence, and as its parting shot, frozen the assets entrusted to them by the hard-working men and women of Erebonia. As we have moved to safeguard our national interests, armed conflicts have broken out on our enemies point to this as an example of Erebonian aggression. But nothing could be further from the truth. We acted in accordance with our duties as a colonial power. The Imperial hand may be firm, but it is fair. With an unknown weapon of mass destruction, they have annihilated Gorelia Fortress, the stronghold that has long protected the very gates of this. I ask you, brothers and sisters of the Empire, do we allow such an odious act to go? Do we sit idle as the pride and dignity of our great nation is spat upon and trampled underfoot? We cannot. We must not. And we will not. With blood and with iron we shall mete out.
Listen to him go.
Oh, he's quite the orator, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly not out to upend my expectations.
Milliam? What are you doing?
Nope, can't get through. No surprise there, I guess.
Who are you trying to call?
What is all this about?
Oh, it's part of my mission. The most important part, actually. If only I'd caught on a little sooner. But considering he managed to outwit Claire, Lecter, and even Gramps, I suppose Crow's earned this victory.
What? What does Crow have to do with this?
Huh. So that's your aim. You came because you had a potential lead on C, and you couldn't look into it from the outside.
What?
Ja, siehst du?
As in the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front?
But he's dead, isn't he?
Nein.
The Intelligence Division looked at all of C's actions so far and drew up a list of potential suspects. And one possibility we couldn't dismiss was that he had ties to this academy somehow. But after C and his cronies got blown up aboard their airship in the mine, we thought it was a moot point. Looks like we spoke too soon, though. I can't believe how bad we screwed this up.
Are you seriously suggesting that it's Crow? That it's been him all along?
Ja.
Crow was with us in the mine right up until he went with the miners to escort them back to the...
Yeah, and then his route back ended up blocked off by a cave-in, so he wasn't able to reach us until late.
But what if he actually used another route to get there ahead of us?
Then fought us wearing that masked helmet and cape.
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the other.
Madness. No one would stake their entire plan on such a precarious stunt.
Perhaps we can read the evidence that way, but there are a few leaps in logic that
Besides, remember when the terrorists escaped from Gorelia Fortress? We heard C talking to us, and not just then. He was addressing us just before the airship exploded in the mine, too.
That's true, on both counts.
And Crow was with us the whole time during everything that went down in Gorelia. He never left our...
Right. No mistaking it.
My name is C, leader of the Imperial Liberation. The hammer of judgment shall fall again. I'm ready.
Yeah, there's no way he could be...
He could have recorded a message in advance and played it back.
Oh.
And the airship that exploded? It could have been controlled remotely. His alibi seems airtight. But once you account for things like that, it starts looking pretty questionable.
Yep. And if C's still alive, that means the other ringleaders probably are too.
Then right now, Crow...
Oh no.
He said he was headed to Dreikel's Plaza.
If a skilled sniper has their eye on you, you let your guard down for even a second and bang, you're dead. If he's the one who shot down the airship in the mine...
Then it's checkmate for the Chancellor. Crow's already won.
We stand at the brink of nothing less than a national crisis.
Boom.
In such tumultuous times, we must set aside our differences. We must look past the ideologies that divide us. I will not deny the rift that has grown between the reformist and noble factions, but how childish, how insignificant such squabbles seem when the enemy marshals its strength. I have met with His Majesty the Emperor, and have secured permission to embark on the course we now must. Thus, in the name of the Emperor, and as the representative of the Imperial Government, I hereby proclaim that the Empire's full military might shall be gathered together from all branches and division to deliver unto Crossbell a swift response to their impudence and to form a bulwark against the threat from the east.
Go finish your speech in hell.
No. Schönes Loch.
Well played, Armbrust.
Dabei hätte ich gedacht, dass er der Obermacker ist und die leitet, ne? Ja, das war wohl nix.
Well, that was anticlimactic. And there's our coup de grace. Now, just have to add the finishing touches.
Hands in the air!
It really was you to think. All the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses. Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SE.
Aww. And here I thought I'd managed to cover my tracks like a real pro. So, who put all the pieces together? I bet it was Arundel.
We just received confirmation a short while ago. If you hadn't been so difficult to pin down, we would have had this investigation finished up. How could you? How could you?
You know, this really brings back the memories. It's a lot like when Jirai was annexed by the Empire 8 years ago. You let your guard down, you lose. That's how your boss's favorite little game works, isn't it? Well, he lost. And now he won't be playing any of his games again.
Get on the ground. I don't know how you managed to plan all of this, but you'll tell us eventually.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed a shocking turn of events. Chancellor Osborne has been shot by an unknown assailant. He's currently being rushed into urgent care. We'll bring you more on the situation as it develops.
What is that? It's coming closer.
It looks like we may not be out of the woods yet, folks. A large silver craft has been sighted in the sky to the south, and it seems to be headed toward the capital. But hearing a radio broadcast just isn't the same as seeing it unfold yourselves, is it? So how about I give you Thor students a special treat? Just my way of saying thanks for the fun I had at the festival.
Oh.
Wait, what's she talking about? Was she speaking directly to us just...
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
WTF geht
Isn't that
hier
the plaza in
Alter.
Heimdall?
This is one of the Azure Abyss's incantations, Phantasmagoria!
Ich frage mich gerade wirklich, was der Cliffhanger dann ist und wie das halt endet, das Spiel. So, am besten macht man jetzt ja einfach so Feierabend. Auf Spät gehabt, kauft ihr einen zweiten Teil. Also, ich meine, der musste ja damals erst entwickelt werden, ne? Aber WTF? Also das mit Misty hätte ich jetzt nicht unbedingt gedacht. Bei Crow war ich mir ja sicher, aber das, ja. Jetzt kommt Max. Junge, jetzt geht's so rund. Können wir bitte den jetzt im Schulhaus aktivieren und dann direkt losfetzen, bitte? First Armored Division. Andor's Garrison.
What is that thing?
I know, but it ain't one of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency.
Aber Panzer werden jetzt erstmal geknackt, so. Einfach mal so.
Fire! Where did it... Huh?
Es schießt ihn einfach.
What are the
humanoid combat armors, courtesy of Reinford's 5th Development Division, staunch supporters of the Noble Alliance. Knights for the modern age, modeled after a stunning historical example and made of hardened steel from toe to crown. We call them the Panzer Soldat.
But how? Don't move!
Sorry, I don't take orders from you. Zephyr should be able to secure Valflame Palace just fine on their own, but I've got my own score to settle.
No! What?
See ya, Icy Maiden.
Junge, da steckt ja doch um einiges mehr hinter als erwartet. Voll gut.
Man, that was a bit of a letdown, huh? I'll give him an A for effort.
But we're talking about the Imperial capital here? Is that the best they could muster on their home?
The hard part's still ahead. Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country, but they'll be back soon enough now. And who knows? They might have some anti-soldats come.
Guess the ones to watch out for are the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Division. I wonder whose side our little princess will take.
That's for Fee to decide. The boss wanted it that way.
Splendidly done, Grianos. I see you were able to share the sweetest notes of my aria with our little friends.
I find myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which you shine as the second Anguis, Lady Vida. Vast is the stage, and beauteous the performance of the Azure Abyss.
That's quite the compliment, considering your standards on beauty. Still, first the Burl, then Crossbell, and now here in Erebonia. Don't you think you're getting a little too greedy for your own good?
Oh, your chastisement cuts... We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume.
Yes, indeed. The bells are tolling for Crossbell, and preparations here are complete. Still, even this grand an undertaking is but a jewel in a greater crown. The second stage of the Orpheus final plan. The symphony awaits us. Let the second movement commence.
Junge, Junge, ey, jetzt wird's aber echt interessant.
Is this really
It is. Phantasmagoria is an arcane art known to the Witch of the Abyss, capable of showing scenes and visions across The woman you know as Misty is something of a sister of mine.
Wait, the Witch of the Abyss?
Are you saying that's who Misty really is?
I feel like any moment I'm going to wake up in my bed to find I just dreamt all this.
If only it was. But we have no choice but to accept.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to worry about that later. Right now, we've got 2 more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been occupied.
Oh no! I hope my father's alright.
Damn. Please, let Saint Astraea be
That gargantuan. I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble.
I saw them there. My old family. All this time, I never knew what happened to them. And now there they are.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly in the Grand.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger Corps. It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty work. Just like the Imperial Liberation. On top of that...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right on the money. But I don't know what that cool blue thing was he flew off.
Crow.
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all of you to remain. I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision during the broadcast, and the principal has an announcement he'd like to make about it.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke speaking. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official word on the situation. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on. But in the meantime, I ask for your patience.
So all the other classes saw it too.
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us? Is that even...
For her, it is. With little difficulty.
Yo, Sarah here. Neidhart? An emergency meeting. Right away?
What?
Of course. I'll be right there. Yeah, understood. I'll meet you in front of the main gate. All right, class. I've got to step out for a bit to take care of some business. But no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building.
Und sie werden es doch tun. Gleich kommt wieder diese Stimme und zieht ihn dann erstmal runter zu dem Mech, Alter, und dann ab geht's.
What's going on?
I'm not sure, but it's obvious something strange has happened.
Can this day even get...
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west, and it's getting close.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits with them.
You've got to be kidding.
First Heimdall. Now, are they planning on taking over the Sure looks notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the principal. So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own or take the others hostage.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm innocent.
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To...
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help we'd be, or if we'll even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw the line.
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its...
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul...
Guess I'll help.
I wonder how Lammy will match up against those giants.
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move out.
All right.
Junge, Alter, jetzt geht's ab, ey.
Lisa? Why are you all so flustered? Ferris? You're still here?
What in Adios' name is going on? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the front.
Oh, they already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you...
Schwarzer?
What are they?
What in Adios' name is going on? I heard a war started.
Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe.
We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there.
Noah! Jordan!
Green!
What are you doing here?
You're
not planning on going to help the instructors, are you?
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow so.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support we can. You can't be seen.
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... Well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. And we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
You guys.
Oh boy. The instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to come through here.
All right. As student council president, I hereby grant you permission to head through. But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're soldiers. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get to run away, surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out. Promise me.
Of course.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before you go, then. I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units, I'll take care of it.
Oh boy. Formation. Ja, dann kann's ja losgehen, wa? Party! Oh boy, ey. Ja, komm schon, ich wollte gerade meine Klamotten hier mal ein bisschen aufwerten machen und tun. Wäre ganz gut, wenn wir noch mal Waffen kaufen können und updaten können. Okay. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Falsche Sachen. Nein. Ja, das ist eher das nur Bullshit. What the fuck ist... Achso, naja, die benutze ich ja sowieso nicht. Das ist eigentlich das... Oh. Was? Ach so, weil die ganze Gruppe gerade da ist, aber das bringt uns eh nichts, weil wir die Waffe nicht haben. Ja. Das macht die Sache gerade ziemlich kompliziert. Wo kriegen wir denn die Grundwaffen weg? Und das Dumme ist, wir haben jetzt eigentlich keinen Händler irgendwie zum Shoppen. Nicht hissen. kommen wir denn an die Klasse? Oh, warte mal, was? Achso, okay, nee. Das ist schlecht. Mal klar, wenn du die Grundwaffe nicht hast. Aber. Scheiße, ist das shit. What the fuck? Wenn wir die anderen Waffen jetzt irgendwie kaufen können, wäre extrem geil. Extrem nice. Bei die gehe ich 100%ig raus. Ansonsten kann ich eigentlich nirgendwo was kaufen, das ist das Problem. Weil hier gibt es den ja jetzt nicht hier. Ne, genau, das ist das Problem. Ich glaube, ich mache es mir wieder unnötig schwer, weil ich wieder nicht weiß, wo ich das wegkriege. Aber wir haben sonst ja auch keine Händler. Keine Ahnung, wir gehen einfach raus. Here we go. Jetzt los, können wir jetzt doch raus. Okay, und let's go. Leave the academy. Here we go.
May Adios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, take them apart at their weakest points. I see. And let's pray our aim.
I know I'm repeating myself at this point. Still, I know in my heart how much you want to protect this. So do what you think you not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know.
That's good.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Finale. Oh. Wahrscheinlich dauert das Finale sowieso 3 Stunden oder so.
Damn. They sure didn't waste any time.
It seems the battle's already on.
There. Toward the let's.
Are you even...
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal, though. Or Instructor Beatrix, for that matter.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the young...
Now. There's no need to go around flattering old ladies, Nighthawk.
No need to be so modest, Beatrix. I don't know of any other old ladies.
Says the man who cut one.
Always.
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library long enough to become so disturbingly proficient?
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the mages of them. They're monsters! Sir, we don't stand a chance. Ah!
Stop whining.
They did this?
I almost feel sorry for the soldier.
Just who is
She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. Heard she saved Sarah's life once even.
Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to she'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything.
Wow, no wonder she's so
You know, maybe they don't need our help after all.
No, it's not over.
Looks like they've got some reinforcements coming.
Cease your fire! There's no need to... If they're fielding monsters, we...
Here they come.
They've certainly brought quite a few of those.
They're boasting some impressive armor.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts reserve.
What to do?
You think we can really beat all these things?
Well, I don't see another way out of this. Do you? We need to hold this location until the Imperial Army's reinforcements arrive.
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer has...
Same to you, Miss A-Rank Bracer.
My! You two really do make quite the dynamic duo.
Shut up, Thomas.
All right. Palestine and Nightheart are taking point. Let's give them some...
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see which parts have that art.
Hey, die müssen sich immerhin auch ein.
Holding their own.
Yeah, but look how many they're up with.
And the enemy's still got strength to... But the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy...
Let's go. They need backup, and we're here to give it to them.
Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide them.
At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things busy.
If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance, I'll...
That won't be... What? Sharon? Allow me to handle things here. I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her colleagues the opening they need to clinch their victory.
Huh?
She's back. I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Oh my!
Steel wired.
These new model engines certainly are quite the step up. Still, all the power in the world doesn't mean much if you're all tied up. The pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for a little demonstration? I'd say you won't feel a thing, but that would be lying.
Voll übel. Voll geil.
So you finally dropped the act, huh? Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up 2 years ago. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. Or should I just call you the Severing Chain?
I'm currently on leave from that position. Right now, I'm but a humble maid in the service of the Rhineford family. And no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or her friends will have to get through me.
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is over. I'll bring the snacks.
Oh, look at them go! Are you just going to stand there and let the ladies run laps around you?
Of course not. I was just about to say, we should focus our assault on one and...
Alter, wie gut das ist, ne? Herrlich.
Boys.
Oh my! I feel like a mere mortal walking among...
Okay, I think I got these guys figured out. You're gonna nullify their art shield.
You sure know how to show a guy a good...
You got some real fight in you. I can respect that. Still, there's only so much you can do against these soul dots. Let's see how long you can hold out, shall... You're a military academy. Let's see how much...
Ich glaube, die Dinger werden mir gleich ordentlich einen auf die Fresse geben.
So, Elisa, just who the heck is...
Don't ask me. I want to know just as much as the rest. I'm pretty sure my mother knows her background, but she never told me.
Still, now they may have at least a chance of victory. Though not a great one by any stretch.
Still, we've seen those suits demolish battle tanks in just a few hits. Every second we hesitate.
You're right. If we join the fight, their chances would be that much better.
That sound...
It's faint, but I can hear it.
No way.
But that's coming from the opposite direction.
Lammy!
Kommen jetzt noch
We've
mehr?
got two of those armors coming in fast. A blue one and a green one.
Well, they certainly don't seem to be holding back on our account.
Are they trying to catch the town in a pincer attack?
The instructors and Sharon have their work cut out for them with those.
Looks like we're the first and only line of defense then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
Kacke.
ready, everyone.
Das, ne? Ah. Ich glaube, das wird jetzt ziemlich eklig. Oh, scheiße, ey. Naja, wenn ich Platz habe, mache ich den Easy Mode an.
Trista's east exit in sight now. No hostiles visible.
I hear they've rounded up quite the posse to defend this little town. But I'm sure they've got their hands full dealing with Vulcan. Never mind that, though. We're not here for the town. C's instructions were to head straight for the academy and take all of the students captive.
Roger that, Comrade S. We've got a group of unknowns dead ahead.
Mine? And here I thought Vulcan would get all the fun to... But you didn't let me down, did you, Class 7? You met...
Oh, here we go.
Commencing operation. Our objective is to defend Trista's east egg. Aim for the one in the front and give it everything you've got.
How cute. You seriously think you can beat a Soldot's unit? It just wouldn't be sporting of us to attack at the same time, so...
Roger that. You've interfered with our cause for far too long. Let's see how long you last.
Auf geht's.
I welcome all challengers.
Go! All right, leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Ah, gut, wir haben alle keine Punkte. Jetzt ist schlecht.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Shatter!
Yeah!
Oh, Moon, shield the prison shaft.
It's my turn. Eat that. Here we go. It's my turn. Time barrier.
Right.
Go.
Right. Shatter!
Too slow.
It's my turn.
Wir sind noch keine Punkte. Ja. Obwohl, das geht klar. Sie muss eigentlich jetzt ein bisschen was hochballern.
This isn't looking good.
Ach, tatsächlich.
Hear me.
Appreciate it. Right.
Thank you very much.
Shatter!
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Nee, Mann. Kill sie doch nicht gleich.
Arcus, activate.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Das ist natürlich kacke, weil wir eigentlich noch... Mann, das ist voll Mist.
Shatter!
Fool! It's my turn. Thanks.
Okay.
No way! Right!
Sie müssen jetzt erstmal Punkte aufbauen. Ich komme gar nicht drum herum.
Right. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Are you alright?
Appreciate it. Right. You're finished. My turn.
My turn. Shatter! Now! Our time is now!
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Hear me.
Thanks. Oh no, you don't. My turn. All right. Let's do this. Fool.
Stand
Und er hat sie wieder gekillt.
Of course.
No.
Thank you very much.
This isn't good.
Immer dieses 0 CP-Zeug, ganz schlecht.
Oh no, you don't. My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Time barrier. Right.
Okay.
Warum habe ich mit ihr keinen normalen Hieb im Moment drin? Verstehe ich nicht. Warte mal, das machen wir jetzt relativ einfach. Wir swappen.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
I'll try at least.
Keep it up, everyone. Of course. Shatter! Off guard.
Got it. Here we go. All right, let's do this.
It's my
turn. Arcus,
Boy.
activate.
You have my things.
My turn.
You're right.
Thanks.
Ja, hau sie doch nicht gleich schon wieder weg, Mann. Was ist da los?
Just for you.
My turn.
You have my things.
Leave it to me.
Go! I'll take you up.
My turn.
Das läuft von den HP gerade nicht so gut.
You have my things.
Leave it to me.
Arcus, activate.
You're right. Thanks.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Right.
Keep it up, everyone. My turn. Shatter!
You're right.
Right. Time barrier. Right.
Of course.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Oh no, you don't.
Whoa.
As your flames, down the path, strike.
There's a performance just for you.
And then Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience. Right.
Thanks. It's my turn. How about this?
Stand down. Right. Shatter.
Oh no, you don't.
You're right. Stand down.
Here we go. Go.
An opening.
Right.
Follow-up Master. Ah, schön.
Eat that.
Right.
Keep it up, everyone.
Not yet. It's my turn. Eat that.
Of course. Shatter!
You're right. My turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Go.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
That.
Right.
My turn.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
My turn. As your flames, gather around, strike.
Boom. Ah, war trotzdem was mir schlecht als rechne.
Damn it! How could I have lost my only student?
Looks like George was right about aiming for the joint.
I should have expected that C's classmates wouldn't go down.
I recognize that grating voice.
Scarlet? You're... Oh, did you miss me? I'm sorry we didn't get a chance, but I hope you haven't forgotten that I owe you for getting in my way at Gorelli. You managed to be one Soldot's, but once is just luck.
That one's not like the others. It must be.
So it has weapons the regular suits.
Oh, believe me. Sadly, I doubt we'll survive the demonstration.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out. My turn. All right. Let's do this.
Of course.
Shatter. It's my turn. Time barrier. Break. My turn.
Right.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
Go.
Right.
It's my turn.
Der wird alles geguardet. So.
This can't be happening.
Okay, das ist aber so gewollt. Alter.
It reflected all our...
That's cheating!
And this, children, is what we call reactive. Think of it as a protective field that the pilot can... They originally designed it to defend against tank assault. But as...
The 5th Division really outdid itself this time. Reen?
Hey, what are you... You're not. It's the same as when he fought the Viscount.
No, don't do it.
So this must be that power of yours that see. I wonder if it'll really give you the strength to take down this.
If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life. But if that's what it takes to keep them all safe, then that's the price I'll pay.
Reen!
You don't have to do...
Dost thou desire the power?
Ja.
What?
If thee and I are of one accord, a covenant can be made.
Ja.
Thou hast but to call out my name. One in whom dwells the flame. Awaken her.
This voice.
It looks like all the conditions have finally been met.
Oh, Celine unterhält sich endlich mit uns. Let's go.
Celine, you can talk?
Yes, quite eloquently too. But that's not important right now. You need to stay focused. You should know his name. You saw it deep within the realm of the great
Barrymore.
She's right. It feels so familiar. Like...
Oh, voll geil, komm.
Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Oh, fett. Jetzt wird's voll geil. Jetzt fange ich mich an zu freuen, wie so ein 5-Jähriger. Mega gut. Durch die Decke und go. Boom.
What's happening to him?
He just... Celine, what's going on?
Shh, let him concentrate. What? Did Celine...
The cat is talking.
What's he doing with that fancy light? Well, whatever. It's not going to save their skins. Playtime's over. Unless you have a death wish, I suggest you get the hell out. What was that? Is the provincial army bombarding? Wait.
Jetzt hau ich dich zum Mus.
Is that what C was talking?
What?
Here it comes.
The Ashen Knight, Valinor. Fuck yeah.
Reen, is this one of the great knights from the ancient legend?
So the tales are
You see before you one of the divine knights, incarnations of the great, the Ashen Knight, Valimar.
Damn it! This wasn't in the plan. It shouldn't have been able to move yet.
Die Celine ist mit drin. Klar, der weiß auch, was er drücken muss. Easy. Kein Problem.
How am I even doing that? It's like my body just...
The moment you accepted the Awakener's Covenant, all the fundamental knowledge was granted to you. But you've got a more pressing issue to deal with right now. And this Divine Knight doesn't have a weapon yet either.
Dein Ernst? Wir kriegen die geile Rüstung und haben keine Waffe?
It evaded that attack like a trained dueler.
Like Reen would.
All right, I think I figured out the basics.
Reen!
Is he inside that thing making...
I recognize that stance. The 8 leaves 1 blade style's unarmed form.
You're just full of surprises.
Huh. Looks like you might be able to handle this after all.
The 8 leaves 1 blade school has a form we use if we're disarmed or have to fight without a... And believe me, Master Ka-Fi drilled it into me so thoroughly, I could do it in my sleep.
Sounds like you owe him a thank you next time you... Watch out! Here she...
Let's see what we can do!
Ja, aber nicht das Fight. Voll geil. About Divine Knight battles. During Divine Knight battles, you can target 3 areas: head, body, and arms. Striking the foe's weak point or unbalance it. This attacks will gain you 1 bravery point. When you have 3 bravery points, you can use a powerful rush attack, which is 3 areas in the enemy at weak point. Okay, yeah. Okay. Spirit. Support self, consumes 500 MP. Okay, alles klar.
How about this?
Müsste ich jetzt nochmal die Rüstung abschlagen, oder? Die Frage ist ja, Special Soul oder... Okay, das blockt er dann. Ich kann es jetzt auch nicht blocken, ne? Auch nicht.
long that lasts. Hope you like pain. You're in for it now.
Bring it on! That all? That all?
You're in for it now. You take it!
Can't lose!
You're in for it now.
Gut, jetzt ist es halt nicht der Kopf.
My. You're in for it now.
Can't.
You're in for it now.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Now!
Oh, Kacke.
You're in for it now.
Rush. Ja, man muss ja erstmal reinkommen, ne? Oh, ist down? Okay. Ein bisschen rumfailen, gar kein Problem, aber ist lustig.
Damn it! If Reinford had finished my Templar sword in time, I'd be the one still standing.
This battle is over. There's no reason to keep... Now get out of Trista and take the squad by the west...
Green.
Yeah! Beat it and don't come!
Alright. This should be all the backup they need at the west exit, and then...
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, hold up just a sec. Aren't you forgetting something?
Sie ist da.
That voice. Something's coming.
Oh, Kacke. Seiner sieht aber auch so ein bisschen special aus, ne? Ja, alles klar.
Whoa. A blue knight?
Then Valimar wasn't the only divine knight that was awoke.
See? Am I ever glad to...
The Azure Knight? So he was an awakener all I'll bet she's the one who guided him to it too.
Crow. Crow!
Sure am. Long time no see, Green. Oh well, not too long, I guess. Seeing as we just had dinner together last... But that all feels strangely distant now, you know? Another...
Why? Why are you doing this? Are you really the one who shot the chance? And where did you even get that thing?
It's thanks to the Imperial Liberation Front's planning that I wound up at the Academy in the first place. It was a nice spot to bide my time while we waited for our chance to take out the Gotta say, though, the whole school thing was a lot more fun than I expected. Almost makes me sad to leave it behind. But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real... The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time. He isn't real. He never...
Like hell he isn't! All the good times we had.
Your
friendship with Toa and Angelica and Joy. You seriously want me to believe that all of that was... That our hanging out, our field studies, even our concert meant...
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh no.
Crow, why are you...
Reinford made that for the Soldats units. I know it's not the kind you're used to, but it's the best you're gonna get right now. So, what do you say we settle things once and for all?
A double saber. Just like C.
Then there's no room left for doubt. Crow really is C.
I take no joy in this. But we can't have that Ashen Knight of yours getting in the way later down the line. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to bust it up, along with the Academy. As for you students and the staff, you'll be under our jurisdiction.
So that's the plan if you win. But what about if I...
If you win, I'll pay up the interest I owe you on that 50 mira. Hell, we could even trade places. I'll babble on about friendship and dreams, and you can have fun.
You've got yourself a... But I hope you know what you just signed up for. Because the Bank of... If we'll be trading places, don't forget you'll have a mountain of work waiting for you back at the Academy. So one way or another, you'll be coming back with us, Crow.
You've got some real stones. I'll give you that. But sure, I'll...
This is bad.
Their will to fight is causing an enormous outpouring of mon...
Und los geht's.
Alright, let's do this. That's it. You're fit.
Oh, scheiße, was hab ich denn das? Oh oh. Auch nicht.
Bring it on!
Der nagelt mich trotzdem zu schnell runter, ey.
Bring it on!
Not bad.
That's it!
Ja, ich glaube, den Kampf habe ich schon verloren.
Bring it on! Darkness!
What you gonna do? Think you can handle this?
Ja, den habe ich sowas von schon verloren.
Bring it on!
Hope you're ready.
Darkness!
What you gonna do?
Boom, kaputt.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh ja, war das nicht eben der? Anscheinend nicht. Und ich waste schon wieder Leben. Ohne Ende. Ja, jedes Mal, wie ich jetzt gerade angreife, ist falsch. Oh boy. Ah, lass mich gerade mal schon umboxen, das macht keinen Sinn. Dies macht ja keinen Sinn.
Alright.
Da muss es ja dann trotzdem was anderes sein.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Now! Here it comes! Beat this! Gotcha! Now! Here's it! Hit that all!
Okay, das ist ja eine andere Position, ne?
Think you can handle this? Bring it on! Beat this! Hit that all! Hit that all! Gotcha! Now! Here's it!
Not bad.
Now! My sword! Beat this! That's it!
Ich soll sie jetzt ganz dringend heilen. Ganz dringend heilen.
Darkness! That's it! You're fit!
So, what you gonna do?
Think you can handle this? Bring it on! Beat this! Hope you're ready! Darkness!
What you gonna do?
Gotcha! Now! Here it comes!
Okay, wieder nicht.
Hope you're ready! Bring it on! Darkness!
What you gonna do?
Gotcha! Now! Here's it! Now! Here it comes! Beat this! That's it! Hope you're ready! Bring it on! Darkness!
What you gonna do?
Think you can handle this? Beat this! Gotcha! Now! Hope you're ready!
Keine Punkte mehr halt, ne? Alter, das ist aber gerade auch, ne? Das muss hundertprozentig laufen. Okay, der war wieder falsch. Ist es dann der Körper? Ja, weil der ist es dann halt nicht, ne? Ich fress schon wieder zu viel. Tatsächlich, okay. Irgendwann lerne ich es auch noch. Ich kann es nicht erkennen. Jetzt ist es nicht der Körper gewesen.
Think you can handle this? Burn to ash! Beat this! That's it! You're fit! Now! Here it comes!
Not bad.
Jetzt weiß ich halt wieder nicht, was es ist.
Bring it on!
Ich bin eh wieder fast am Arsch.
Here it comes! Beat this! Hit that all!
Es ist gerade pures Lack. Pures fucking Luck.
Let's do this. That's it. You're that's it. My sword. Think you can handle this? Beat this! That's it! You're fit! Can't that's it! See it now! Here fucking! Bring it on! Gotcha! Now! Here's it! Beat this! Gotcha! Now! Here's it! Not bad. That's it! You're fit! Think you can handle this?
Okay, dann lieber wieder schnell den.
Bring it on! Beat this! Gotcha! Now! My sword! That's it! Think you can handle this? Beat this! Hope you're ready!
Hände sind nicht. Fuck. Cool, unterschottet er mich.
Alright, let's do this. Here, fucking! How's this? Now! Here, fucking! That's it! You're fit! Now! Here, fucking! My sword! Now! Here's it! Not bad. Think you can handle this?
I think so, yes.
Bring it on! Beat this! Think you can handle this? Can't beat this! That's it! You're fit! That's it! Think you can handle this?
Also entweder Arm oder Oberkörper. Okay, es wäre der Arm gewesen. Auch nicht, gar nichts. Wir haben alle Punkte gerade durchgehabt. Yo.
Think you can handle this?
Warum komme ich jetzt nicht mehr in seine Verteidigung rein? Aber mit gar nichts. Verstehe ich nicht. I don't know.
That's it. You're fit. Now, my sword. Now, here's it. Not bad. Think you can handle this?
I think so, yeah.
Can't beat this. That's it. You're fit. Now, here's it. this? Now! Here's it! Beat this! Hope you're ready! Bring it on! Darkness! Finish! What you gonna do? How's this? Think you can handle this? Beat this! That's it! You're fit! Hope you're ready!
Die blöde Sau kriegt aber gerade auch die ganze Zeit meine Schwachpunkte, ne?
Darkness! That's it! Shoulder across the world! So, what you gonna do?
Die Hände haben das letzte Mal nicht funktioniert. Kopf wird nicht gehen. Ja. Das ist wieder wahrscheinlich so dieser Ultimative, wo gar nichts geht. Aber hat schon wieder verloren. Keine Ahnung, das ist pures Glück, ob der gerade meine Klamotte findet oder nicht. Das nervt.
Not bad. Think you can handle this? Beat this! That's it! You're fit! Now! Here's it! Now! Here's it! Think you can handle this? What's this? Beat this! Hope you're ready! Darkness! That's it! You're fit!
Jetzt bin ich tot.
What you gonna do? How's this? Think you can handle this?
Auch wieder nicht.
Beat this! Hope you're ready! Bring it on! Darkness! What you gonna do?
Ach, fuck, falsche Taste. Nö. Hallo, okay.
Yahoo!
Oh boy.
He did it!
Also über diese Art von Kampf kann man streiten.
Goodness.
This can't be
You really don't do anything halfway, do you? I thought I knew what you could do with your 8 leaves training, but you're fighting on a whole nother level.
Good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have stood a chance again. Time to make good on our wager, Crow. You're coming back with...
Hölle.
What in the...
Asshole mode.
You've been piloting a Divine Knight for 1 day. I've been using mine for 3 years. Did you think I wouldn't have a trump card to play?
Damn it! It's like I didn't even phase him.
When a Divine Knight is damaged, the Awakener shares their... Just as I feared, it was too early. Or perhaps it may have been too...
Ja, und soll sich Reen noch gerade verwandeln, Mann, und dann mal seine Power noch in das Ding übertragen.
No, you don't!
Reen, are you all...
Guys,
We are going to buy you time to get away.
Run, while you still have the chance.
I won't just leave you all.
You can, and Heimdall's been occupied. and it's only a matter of time before we've got a full-blown...
They might have been caught off guard today, but when the war starts, it'll be long and bloody.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You and the Ashen Knight could change things. You could find a third way, like Prince Oliver was talking about.
You can become the wind that...
You guys, No, I can't! You'll never make it against him! Just run!
Just look at yourself. You're in no position to be worried.
Yeah! Just leave it!
Once you've escaped, we'll go join the instructors. Take care of him for a...
Easier said than done.
Prolonging current battle poses the risk of sustaining irreparable damage. Immediate tactical retreat is it?
That voice! Are you...
So, you've gathered enough power, have you? Well, we may have lost this battle, but at least we'll live to fight another. Alright, get us out of here, as far away in Erebonia as you can
Command acknowledged. Charting course.
Wait! No! That's my call!
I'm sorry, Reen. I wanted to tell you everything, but it looks like I won't have the chance. But you accepted me, in spite of it all. That made me happier than you realize. I've watched you all this time, and this I can say for certain. You can get through this.
Emma!
Na, ist das jetzt der Cliffhanger?
No, they need me! Let me stay!
Ich meine, keine Ahnung. Eigentlich fühlt sich das an, als wenn wir gerade in der Mitte des Spiels wären. Und damit haben wir Teil 1 fertig. WTF. Na, alles klar, dann geht's morgen mit dem zweiten Teil weiter, ne? Cliffhanger. Green Schwarzel. Okay, die Taste scheint alles zu skippen. You can now save clear data. Scheiße. Put to the test. Return to title screen. Ja, lull, der Fuck, Alter. So, ich weiß nicht, wie viele Jahre zwischen den Releases halt war, aber heftig. Das muss sich ja anfühlen wie, keine Ahnung was. Aber egal, alles klar, meine Freunde. Damit ist dann hier halt Schluss mit dem Teil. Bedanke ich mich fürs Zusehen. Haut da rein, bis zum nächsten Mal und tschüss.